Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for taking the time today. Today, I'll be showing you Attendix, which is a workforce operation and governance platform designed for organizations managing office teams, hybrid employees, and field staff. Attendix is built to solve problems, operational problems like attendance management, workforce accountability, field tracking, shift management, overtime handling, payroll coordination, workforce verification from a single centralized system. Today, I'll walk you through the application step by step, exactly as an organization would use it in a real world operations. The application is designed with a mobile first enterprise interface. The goal of the UI is to keep workforce operations simple, fast, and centralized. At the bottom, you'll notice four major operational sections: home, attendance calendar, leave tab, and settings. First, the home section. The home section is used for operational summaries, workforce overview, and quick access of punch in and punch outs. The attendance section is the calendar section as well. The attendance section handles attendance reported information and details of the same for an employee. Leave tab. This section is used for checking leave balances, requests, handling approvals, and applying for leaves as well. Leaves or work from home. Finally, the settings. Setting contains the governance and operational controls for the organization, including policies, payroll settings, notifications, security settings, tracking. Moreover, with operations, shift scheduling, leave management, workforce structures like office, departments, and employees. Now, let's begin with one of the most important operational layers of the platform: shift management. All right. So Attendix allows organizations to create, manage, and multiple workforce shifts. This is useful for companies running different timings across different offices, departments, or employee groups. At the top, we can see the shift name. Below that, we can see the configured working days for each scheduled. On the right side, we can see the operational timing blocks. One major advantage of Attendix is that a single shift can contain multiple schedule blocks. This is extremely useful for rotational operations, split schedules, manufacturing teams, healthcare staff, security operations, and flexible workforce structures. And the night shift. Attendix also properly supports overnight shifts, like as you see here, 9:30 to 6 plus 1 day. This means the system can handle cross-day attendance logic correctly, including overnight attendance continuity and overtime calculations. Or you can add a new shift from for admins and HRs or mm, particular handler of the account. Can simply click on the uh, add section. Creating a shift in Attendix is designed to be simple while still supporting advanced workforce operations. The shift name is used for operational identification. Description is the field helps HR or operations teams identify the purpose of the shift. Then there's a grace period. If the grace period basically defines how many minutes of flexibility employees have before they are marked as late. If this For example, if the grace period is 15 minutes and the shift starts at 9 a.m., then the employees arriving before 9:15 will still be considered on time. Then you have the working days flexibility option here. You can select the working days for this specific schedule block, and you can set the shift timing defines start and end timing. Start and end time is basically the shift timing, which defines the operational attendance window. These timings are also used for overtime calculation, attendance validation, and reporting. You can further click on additional schedule blocks and can also be added. This also allows a single shift to support multiple timing structures without needing separate shift creation. Once configured, the shift can be created instantly. Let me just show you. All right. So we have instantly created a new shift, and here you can see a edit option, delete option to simply delete it, or assign option. You can assign a shift as per the hierarchical shift assignment. So basically, Attendix supports a hierarchical shift assignment, and currently you'll be able to see organization. You can apply it for the whole organization of yourself, or based on the offices, based on the departments, or based on the users. Let's just apply once and let me show you how it shows. One has been assigned, and if I want to select a particular department as well, I can assign that as well. And on the top you'll be able to see, we cannot see all the current assigns already using this shift. So you'll be able to check all the details right on the go, so there will be no confusion at all. This gives organization centralized control while still supporting operational flexibility. Now let's move into one of the most powerful section of Attendix: workforce governance and the policy management. Policies. Okay, so this section controls how workforce operations behave across the organization. Instead of manually handling attendance rules, organizations can automate governance policies directly from here. Work from home. Here you will be able to see organizations can define how many work from home days employees are allowed per month. Whether that those work from home requests requires prior approval from manager or HR or not before being accepted. Now let's move into attendance governance. Geo-fencing ensures employee can mark only attendance within an approved office radius. Field attendance allows organization with mobile or field employees to support attendance outside office premises. Automark absent. This system can automatically mark employees absent if they fail to punch in within a defined time frame. Face verification. Organization can require employees to capture a face photo during attendance. This helps reduce proxy attendance and improves workforce verification. This also checks liveliness of the photo being captured, and the depth of the as well, so that there is no fake or proxy attendance being marked. Further on, you also get biometric security. Attendix also supports device biometric authentication, such as fingerprint or face unlock for secure attendance validation. Further on, moving to site image and image verification of sites, organizations can require employees to capture workplace photos during punch in or punch out. This is extremely useful for field operations, construction sites, retail branches, security operations, and distributed workforces. Admin can decide whether this rule applies only to field employees or to everyone. Further on, we have verify punch out punch out option, where employees can also be required to punch out within the authorized office radius. This helps prevents overtime misuse and false attendance extension. Moving on, we have overtime option. Overtime tracking. Attendance can automatically track overtime based on configured policies. Organizations can define minimum overtime duration before overtime becomes valid. And then we have full day and half day related information, where admins can define how many hours counts as full day or half day. Beyond attendance, Attendix also support operational accountability through reporting. So we have daily reporting section, where organizations can require employees to submit daily reports, work reports. Reports can be enabled for everyone or only specific workforce types, like such as work from home. This improves work visibility, accountability, and productivity tracking. Now let's look at a payroll-oriented operational controls. Attendix also supports payroll-oriented operational logic and workforce compensation settings. So we'll go into the payroll settings. Organizations can choose monthly, weekly, bi-weekly payroll cycle, and Attendix supports multiple currency for organizations operating internationally. In calculation mode, in prorated mode, salary is calculated based on attendance, so organizations can choose that. If an employee works fewer days, salary adjusts proportionally. And in fixed salary, the full salary is paid regardless of attendance. Organizations preferring that can choose this as well. Finally, we have the overtime tracking. If you have turned on the overtime tracking, then you also get overtime rate option, where organizations can define overtime rates such as time and half or double time overtime or so on, for calculation of the overtime. Now let's move into one of the strongest capabilities of Attendix, field workforce tracking. Attendix includes a field dedicated field workforce tracking system for organization managing mobile employees. Organizations can view employee route timelines during active attendance sessions. Tracking only operates during active attendance session in field mode. This is very important as this is important for privacy and battery optimization as well. Furthermore, you'll be able to see that there's an organization sampling interval, which is basically tracking frequency. Organizations can configure how frequently location points are collected. Shorter intervals provide higher route accuracy, while longer interval reduces battery and mobile data uses. Below, you will be able to see that we have also included a section for your awareness, for your information. Attendix also educates organizations about the operational trade-offs between tracking precision and device efficiency. The app also provides direct permission management guidance to ensure tracking works properly. You can directly set the permissions from here to make sure that the tracking works properly in your application as well. Now let's briefly look at some additional platform capabilities of the field tracking. So in the location timeline, you will be able to see location timeline in the above reports and analytics section, where you can simply select a location timeline route map date from the calendar, and you can select the employee. Let me select my account, and once selected, it will fetch the route map of that particular employee for that day. So right now you can see that this particular employee has traveled this location in the same route, and has totally traveled for 231 meter in that day. Issues recorded, there is no tracking issues recorded for this date. And detected stops, there are two stops recorded of 40 minutes and 155 minutes from this timeline to this timeline according to the points and tracking system. So this was field tracking in short. To summarize, Attendix is designed to help organizations centralize workforce operations from a single platform. It combines attendance management, workforce verification, field tracking, payroll oriented controls, shift orchestration, governance policies, operational accountability in one ecosystem. Whether an organization manages office employees, hybrid teams, field employees, Attendix is built to scale operational visibility and workforce control efficiently. Thank you for your time. I'd be happy to answer any questions. Please feel free to comment below. Thank you so much.